Okay, welcome back to the age of the 90s. So we are still in Wing Commander 3, and I successfully calibrated my joystick. Yay! Had to happen, right? Okay. The thing about the Wing Commander series, I didn't mention it before, but if you compare this with, say, the X series of space whatever games, and to an extent Independence War, although Independence War kind of actually falls on this side, or falls on the same side of the in comparison, the same side of the spectrum as Wing Commander does, as well as Star Lancer actually. But okay, so if you take X or Freelancer, they are kind of glittery in their way. Everything is sparkly clean, mostly. Looks really pretty. Wing Commander, Star Lancer, and Independence War instead portray space as a dark and dangerous place. I think Wing Commander actually goes furthest in that direction. So, I mean, you take this ship here, the TCS Victory. As you saw the introduction, I hope you watched all of it. The captain there, Captain Eisen, he was present on this ship's maiden voyage, and you can see he is no spring chicken. Jason Bernard, he actually died not all that long ago, maybe 10 years or so, at the tender age of 60 or 70 something, I believe. But in this game, he is portrayed to be something like 50-ish, high 50s, upper 50s. I guess that's how you say it. Now, when you graduate from the Naval Academy, you are sort of not 50, right? So, yeah, this ship has been flying for a very, very long time. And, old military equipment, kind of, it's not terribly desirable, really. And that is the problem this ship faces. I don't think we're gonna see a whole lot of the concern with parts being worn out. I think that's more of a thing you see in Wing Commander 4. But yeah, I think you'll see for yourself. Oh, and here is a simulator, so you can fly training missions. I probably should do that to see whether my joystick controls actually work. But I'll have to do that off screen maybe. So, you see here, Hobbes. He's named not after Calvin and Hobbes, as you might think, but the philosopher Hobbes. He explained that in Wing Commander 2, but as you can see, he is not human. He is a Kilrathi, and very tall. They met in Wing Commander 2, and he is one of the best wingmen you can fly with in that game. He is also one of the best wingmen you can fly with in Wing Commander 3. So yeah, let's just see what he has to say about things.
Welcome aboard, old friend. You're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
I don't have a clue. I haven't heard from her in a while. She's on some damn covert op for Tallinn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the flight roster.
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah. But when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
yeah, about these sort of screen aspect glitches. Yeah, I'm seeing those too. That is, well, I don't actually know why that is. I kind of did stuff with the DOSBox command line. Yes, EA shipped this release with DOSBox to run it with, so this is the DOS release I'm running. It was also released in part of the Wing Commander Karate Saga, where you got Wing Commander 1, 2, and 3. I think you also got the the expansion packs, but they were made to run on Windows 95. But yeah, I will eventually save the game and quit and have a look at the configuration file, see if I can set the full screen size back to 644/80, if that maybe makes things work. Here's the briefing room, by the way. We are not going there in a hurry. We are instead going to take a tour of the ship. Yeah, that thing is not normal. I will try to get it fixed, I promise, to the best of my ability. And yep, and that is Rollins. He is a redhead. We are currently at the flight control level. This one, flight level. There's also the living level. That is where you find the bar and bunks, you know, berths, they are called in this game. And there's the bridge and gunnery control. But seeing as we have the guy to talk to, let's talk to the guy.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
Captain Isa seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you'd jump sector in a net.
Play along with him.
And feature creep. Well, not really. Now, this is well, I think the genre is called interactive movie, basically. Well, along with the sort of space shooter thing, but oh, I can't. Yeah, I could do this with a joystick. Great. So
This guy's a loon.
you can pick options here. This guy's a loon,
Play
or
along
you can
with
play
him.
along with him. That gives, of course, two different videos depending on, well, you get a different subsequent FMV depending on your choice here. It may or may not have a consequence. For most of these choices, there is a morale consequence. Essentially, you want high morale. I think that keeps your wingman alive longer. That is, well, your characters sort of don't have plot armor in that way. But past a certain point, when enemies shoot down their fighters, or, well, their ships, whatever they fly, it can be a multi-role thing or a bomb or a attack craft, your wingman will actually die. You get a funeral scene and the whole shebang. Now, if you play your cards right, you will never see one of those funeral scenes, but they are a thing. I find that they sort of add to the, well, gravity of the situation. Not that I'm gonna go kill off my wingman for the fun of it, but that is a thing that can happen. Okay, so yeah, you get better control of the mouse here, so I'll I'll pick this one with the mouse. Play along with him. That should improve crew morale, or at least his morale. Well, I don't actually know this exactly. But I shall play along with the guy. I have to start, start out nice on your new station, right?
Are you saying Command's hiding something from us?
Well, I can't say for sure, Colonel. But if you want the straight dope around here, you check in with Radio Rollins. Might even save your life.
Okay, straight dope Rollins. Let's check out the living level. Because elevators are kind of nice, aren't they? Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, to be honest. I think you can't click on exit lift early, and then you won't have to, wait until the elevator actually stops. You just magically exit at this. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Hey, Hobbs. How about going around with me? Got your week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
Now, some trivia. I think this bartender is Chris Roberts. I could be mistaken, and that's actually Aaron Roberts. That's Chris Roberts' brother. But here is another ship in the TCS Victory carrier group. Now, the black lady you saw there, who obviously has a problem with Hobbs, her name is Cobra. And you can see here she has 5 kills to her name. That is fairly good. Well, okay, I guess you can't really tell from here, but she is really a good pilot. Also, here's Vagabond, a series mainstay-ish. He's a very nice guy. You're gonna like him. He also appears in Wing Commander 4. And is equally nice that he is also a bit of a card shark. Do not play card games with him. You will lose.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No. Formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point.
And that is a thing that makes Vagabond especially compelling as a character. He does have a past. He's not willing to share. So, until pretty far into the game, we don't know if, that's good or bad. And with Wing Commander 2, hopefully sort of freshly in mind, yeah, you may feel a little uneasy about this. However,
What's he hiding?
if you go with this option here, what's he hiding? That will not make him happy. That will affect crew morale. I'm gonna be a nice guy, like I said. First day at the carrier.
Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
Now, and that is a thing that he said right there. Just give us a chance. As I said, you will also have flown with Maniac before. He is on the ship. Maybe you saw him on the keelboard. If you, for the first few missions, only fly with Hobbs or Maniac, you will get a special scene, basically chiding you for not wanting to fly with the pilots on Victory. Just for the purpose of this Let's Play, I'm actually going to try to trigger that. Fair warning. Trigger warning, yo. And here is our lockers. And the bunks. You can also save the game here. I think I'll actually go and do that. Now, if you look in the locker here, for the first few systems, you will get the same video, and it will look like this.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
So that was a recorded message from Angel to Christopher Blair. Now, you can tell that she had a bit of a French thing going on, but she is not actually French, she is Belgian. Well, not the actress, the character, Angel. Jean Devereaux? Well, a lot of letters, anyway. A lot of French letters. Yeah, so she's from Belgium, and you know, the French-speaking part of Belgium, so that's why she speaks French. But that said, before we check out the bridge, I am going to save the game and see if I can work out the resolution, crazy stuff going on, and I will hope to see you next time, basically. Oh yeah, Admiral Tolwyn. He is the whitest of the white dudes you saw in the introduction, played by Malcolm McDowell. You may recognize him from some slightly less glamorous productions also, as well as A Clockwork Orange. But with that said, bye for now.